Imagine, if you will, a complex amount of soil data, and within that data, an expansive array of connecting interactions. Sounds perplexing, right? After all, you're a farmer or soil researcher and you're in your pickup. Indeed, you know the vast world of crop and soil information all too well because it's your job to comb through the data: weather, soil management, plant nutrition, and water quality. You try your best to take it all in, but you don't need to understand everything, just the data that matters for your mission. Greater crop yield, field sustainability, and water quality. It's like gazing up at the sky on a clear moonless night and seeing thousands of stars. When the ancient astronomers first began to catalog the stars, they must have been awed by their vast number and the daunting task of how to map them. Because it wasn't only about connecting the dots to draw myths about constellations. No, it was about years of carefully observing the stars and how they relate one's place in the universe to one's place on our planet. These early astronomers discovered that if you look at the positions of the stars, they would shift every year on the first day of spring. And they were these constellations that later enabled our ancestors to more accurately predict when to plant and when to harvest, as well as how to navigate. Well, R2D Diagnostics has created a novel set of research tools that allow farmers or soil researchers to do just that. Navigate the complexities of soil sustainability through known interacting pathways of analysis. Soil health guided methodology. So what does that mean, soil health guided? Well, it's our collective understanding of the soil health processes, leveraging soil fertility for greater yield and sustainability while maintaining a safe water quality environment. There are 5 chemical, physical, and biological pathways that interact to improve soil and water quality: biodiversity and habitat, nutrient cycling, soil physical stability, filtering and buffering, water flow and solutes. Let's take a look. We know these 5 individual pathways link directly to optimal soil health and its capability of producing sustainably higher yields. You probably heard about this before. Farmers relying on all of the hallmarks of traditional soil analysis to track and examine their soil physical and chemical properties. But do these traditional methods actually mimic what the soil and plant roots see? So that gets us back to our 5 pathways, but this time from a different perspective: soil health guided. What would the soil and plant root look at? How does this relate to soil's physical, chemical, and biological properties, and what effect does this have on the water environment? You see, through research on soil biology as early as 1896, a few soil scientists recognized the role of organic compounds, parallel pathways between organic carbon and nitrogen, drying and re-wetting soil samples, and carbon dioxide evolution as an estimate of microbial activity and biomass. All of our collective data has narrowed traditional soil analysis to the ones that really matter for soil fertility and water quality. Which brings us to today: soil health guided. Applying the basic biological principles of carbon to nitrogen ratio, carbon dioxide soil respiration with chemical analysis of nitrate nitrogen, pH, cation exchange capacity and soil salinity, we can now understand the soil fertility and water quality pathway activity. And no longer do you have to look at a group of complex laboratory soil testing results, just the ones that count. This is the start of our mission toward a more efficient understanding of complex soil health interactions, an understanding that will help farmers and soil researchers make better sense of where the journey goes next. We at R2D Diagnostics are excited to share our soil health and water quality testing platforms with all of you. The R2D diagnostics platform combines past and present knowledge of soil health and water quality with functional real-time analysis to build a better understanding of the biological, chemical, and physical pathways to improve the quality of your soil and water. Important inputs that will help guide your decisions towards sustainable and environmentally sound management practices.